for me real quick?
Yeah, sure thing. Yep. Here's my normal talking voice, kind of.
Yeah, you're perfect. Sorry, yeah,
All right.
I set up recordings for all this, so I just want to make sure I'm picking up mics.
Yeah, you good?
Okay, so um, we've been on stream before, right?
Yeah. Well, hold up. Yeah, we've done like best of fives and such for stream, but that's really about it.
Okay, cool. So one question I always like to ask, going into a session. Oh, by the way, did you send PayPal? I don't know.
Nah, I can do that. You got? Oh yeah, I can do PayPal.
Or whatever works for you. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, whatever. It can wait till after, but I just
Yeah,
like
I got
to.
all that, so all
Cool.
good.
We'll just do it
You know,
after.
you know where to find me.
Gotcha. So you were looking for an hour session, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So how would you describe your level of play?
Um, I would say like high of like the mid level, maybe getting into high. It
Gotcha.
depends on the day, really.
That makes sense. And you don't really enter tournaments, right?
I've started doing more so, just lately.
Gotcha.
Because work's been like insane since COVID started. And then yeah, so here we are. Now that I
Sense.
have some free time and have the energy to do so.
Well, um, would you like to play some games and just sort of I'll get a feel for what I think you could do better, and I'll give you some notes on that. And then another thing I like to offer is VOD review if that's something you'd like to do.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
getting games is probably the easiest way that I can sort of get a feeling for what there is to exploit and
Yeah.
what you could be working on.
Yeah, man, that sounds good.
I have an arena code of
Cool. There, yeah, we've it's like we finally got to the point in work where we have almost single digit ticket numbers and all this other fun jazz, and it's just been a nightmare.
well,
So it's like, oh,
yeah, I've done like no YouTube stuff because I've just been swamped with clients,
I bet.
which is
Yeah,
good. It's a good thing.
exactly.
But
Like
man,
every time.
yeah, I miss getting YouTube videos out more regularly than I am now.
Oh, good.
All right. So I know you're an Ike main. Is that your do you really only play Ike?
Um, for the most part, yeah. Like, I may go like with Wolf occasionally, but it's mostly I.
Gotcha.
Three, two, one, go!
So one great thing about the Ike matchup is Ike is actually super good at exploiting Ike. Like as cheesy as that sounds, so you can learn a lot about gaps in someone's play by playing Ike against them. Because you know, getting edge guarded is such a huge part of it. Yeah, if you space that high, then counter on the way down works. Oh, I like that option. Kind of clever.
It works occasionally.
Risky. You got away with it, but yeah. Could have died. Okay, So yeah, a lot of unsafe options on shield here. I'm kind of getting the impression that if I just hold shield, I can wait long enough and you're eventually going to do something that I can punish. I don't know, I mean, we're both warming up, so I don't want to...
Yeah, I think for the most part, you're definitely right. I tend to be... Whenever I calm down and just like slow down, I tend to do a lot better.
Yeah, a lot of these dash attacks and quick draws are very exploitable. All I have to do is hold shield, and then I can just out of shield and do whatever I want. So it's all about, you want to keep your options as safe as possible. That was a good mix-up. You didn't complete the jab combo. That's a good way to get out of it when you've committed to a jab, which is generally unsafe.
Yeah, I noticed that like jab 3 is just awful on shield.
Yeah, it's really bad. Jab 2 is bad on shield too, but there's like a mix-up of if you're going to do jab 3 or not.
Yeah.
And that makes it very hard for people to react. Looked like you had a read going there and you were right, but you didn't commit to it. You almost got the timing. Thanks, yeah. Back air is really good in this matchup, short hop back air, because it hits you standing as well as hitting you jumping, so it covers multiple options. My big philosophy to keep in mind, and it plays in a lot with the fact that I said you were going for unsafe options too much. It's all about risk reward. It's all about like, what do I get if this lands? What happens to me if it misses? How likely is it to hit? And you just do like the math in your head a little bit.
Yeah, going for this dash attack is really not a good idea.
Yeah, unless you're 100% sure it's gonna land, it's like never worth it. And even then, you probably want to save that bit of pressure, that read, for a time when it will kill. Don't be afraid to just counter my recovery. It works. If it works, it's good. Thanks. Yeah, you gotta be careful charging quick draw out there. So many people are terrified of that and will not go challenge you, right? But an Ike main's gonna know. An Ike main's gonna know that you're completely exposed if you do that. An Ike main and a really, like, a good player who really knows how to play against Ike. And there are plenty of them at higher level. I like those up airs. They're extremely safe. Very hard. Like, I was parrying them and still couldn't get punished, so that was good platform pressure. That was good. I like that. Yeah, that was, you had the right idea. Just barely. Gotta learn how to do that. I tell every student this. Learn down tilt up air. It's broken. I don't know why nobody does it except for like Raven King and Yez. It's so busted. Dark does it too. But being able to get a kill off at down tilt anywhere on the stage at 110, like, why wouldn't you? I really thought that was going to catch your air dodge. But it was well timed.
Yeah,
you're right on the edge. You gotta be ready for people to DI down throw in. You can still follow it up, you just gotta do a different follow up. Either back air or up air. Or if you fade back, you can still do fair.
Oh, nice.
Wow, it actually ducked your grab.
Yep, It ducks a lot of grabs.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's actually
The is off. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I don't think I've ever actually ducked a grab with it before, though. I always just catch jumps.
Yeah, there you go. I'm glad I'm the first, I guess.
Yeah, up smash not the best move, but it has niche uses like that.
It really does.
There's so many better up smashes in this game, but
3, 2,
it's definitely better than down smash. I get way more use out of it than down smash. So yeah, I think your neutral's the biggest gap right now. I mean, you know how to, like, you have decent tech skill, I can tell. Like, you're not struggling, you know, to hit your inputs or anything. And you're going for these super ballsy edge guards every time when you really just need to take the free stock. Like, if I'm forced to Aether, you could be getting so much more mileage off of my disadvantage.
Just
Like this. See, like, you're screwed. You're dead. All I did was go out there. I didn't even hit you. But, like, playing the Ditto, you gotta play it aggressively and recognize, like, what you can and can't do. And then once you recognize it, you're gonna start, like, opening up other Ikes. It's a weird matchup. It's all about knowing how to edge guard Ike. Surprised I made that back. Close.
so close.
Yeah, if you space close enough, you'll catch the turnaround. So yeah, there's nothing you can do. As soon as you're forced to do that directional air dodge, I can go out and fair you completely for free. I could also counter you. The thing about counter is it can sometimes be faced around. That fair is guaranteed, so I go for the fair when I can. Your X arms. Okay, see, you're autopiloting down throw fair, and I am gonna tell you right now. I know that you're hitting the A button to do that fair, right?
Yeah.
Because you're buffering it. The problem with that, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Problem with that is if you buffer fair, you will automatically drift forward. But if you jump and use the C-stick, you can drift better.
Okay, that makes sense.
That being said, you could also just up air, and it'll catch almost all DI. And if they DI out, you can start drifting your up air, and you'll still catch neutral. Or if you're really good at reacting, when you go for the fair, you can hit back air instead on the C-stick, and that it's fast enough that you can react. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Prepare yourself.
Nice, down to bear. Oh, the double bear! That was saucy. That was saucy. Love to see it. Whoops. I buffered air dodge and almost lost my stock for it. If you do a short hop counter there, it hits me like 100% of the time and I die. You can punish that with up smash. Or up B. Up B is easier actually, but up smash kills earlier. Sometimes. Drop your head off. Yeah.
It's kind of wonky sometimes, but I still love it.
Bear's great.
It's still so good.
Bear's one of our best moves for sure. Underrated.
It's frame 7?
Yep. Really good.
It's so fast. And it just freaking kills. Just forget it.
Kills at 90, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm gonna take a page out of your book there. too. I like that down air, trying to catch my air dodge. I usually just down tilt, but down air can work. Down air will kill early. Yeah, I didn't react in time. Thought you were me. Ooh, good space.
Bad idea.
Yeah, you want to get up and just counter usually. Sometimes you can like drop and then aether backwards, but it's risky because you don't get your armor kill frame in the air.
I thought it was 15 everywhere.
It's 5 on the ground, 15 in the air.
Oh,
So
okay.
the hitbox is always 15, but
That's
the
fine.
armor is later in the air. Yeah.
Oh, okay, this is fine. I still had my jump too, so that was just pretty bad.
Grab. I don't think it would have hit unless you foot hopped it. I tried to space around it.
Gotcha. Had a donut call that way. One of the guys in the server called that. When I whiff quick draw, I scored a punch.
Yeah,
I tried to work on that.
the common habit. People either spot dodge or they do an aggressive option after because people don't catch on, or lower level players don't catch on to the fact that it's got very little lag.
Oh, wait. I was too slow yet again.
Playing it super risky, going to ledge again.
That bastard.
Yeah, you full hop instead of short hopping too.
Yeah.
Kill you in there real quick.
It's fun killing up there.
It is, yeah.
Has no business killing, but
I haven't gotten a down throw kill since Nair got changed, which is kind of nice. Down throw kills are like 190. It's for when you're desperate. Okay.
hit the ground, so I'll take that.
Yep. You have no jump, so
Why was I doing
I screwed up. I tried to go out there and just get in your way, but you clicked on it early, which was smart.
I need to work on this turnaround. Down tilt.
I fight for my friends.
It's good.
It's so good.
I actually find turnaround down tilt is much easier if you use the A button. I don't know why, but well, I kind of know why. It's because if you're crouched, you can't F tilt. So I'll show you here. We'll start this and I'll show you what I mean. It's something I've been working on lately. If you do like a turnaround, like it's super precise to do it on the C stick, right? You use tilt stick, don't you? Are you talking right now?
Kind of.
Sorry, yeah.
I get, nah, you're good. Sometimes my mic doesn't like to pick up.
Gotcha. So yeah, if you like try to turn around entirely with the C stick, do you see how precise it is to get a turnaround down tilt?
Right. Yeah, especially from standing.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Now, if you use the A button, it's super easy. It's much more forgiving angle-wise. If you use, and it's because if you're crouched, you can't F tilt. So all you have to do is like do an F tilt while crouched. And you can turn around without, you know, doing the turnaround animation, which takes a couple frames. You know what I'm saying? See how slow this is compared to...
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So like, if I'm doing a reverse up air landing, and then I want to down tilt after, it's much easier if you use the A button. And you can buffer it too. Since you can buffer it, it's like really easy.
Okay.
And that's really good for pressuring shields.
Oh, yeah, that's much easier.
Yeah, it's something I still haven't fully worked into my play, but I think it's actually really important.
Yeah, I totally see that now.
It's also really good on platforms when you're pressuring shield and you want to down tilt their shield. Yeah, really good. All right,
Okay.
we can fight now. I know I've never seen an IK go to time. Nice. Good juggle, but then you overcommitted. Gotta watch out for the overcommitments. They can get you killed there. Take what you got and only go for more if you know you can hit it. Because, you know, overextending is a huge thing. Like, you'll get carried away with a combo and you'll just keep going because you're like, I want the clip. You know what I mean? That's what I do anyway. And then you'll just throw away the advantage you gain for yourself because you got greedy. That's basically what it is. Nice, I like that tomahawk. Broken move. You caught on to the fact that I'm trying to parry you, so you're tomahawking a lot, which is good. Good adaptation.
Okay. what the hell was that?
Jumped into your grab.
What happened to T-Rex arms?
Grab's active for like 2 or 3 frames, I think. So weird shit can happen sometimes.
I feel like I'm going to be practicing down tilt with A so much more.
Yeah, it's something I literally just like discovered for myself a couple days ago. I haven't actually like put much time into it. I was trying to practice like the very specific turnaround with C-stick, but that's super hard. It's such a specific. If you don't have notches on your controller, which I prefer pro controller, so I don't. It's really hard to get that position of that. Might be good. I DI'd that very poorly. I think I could have lived. I was trying to fall out, so I was DI'ing out.
Oh. I'll take that. That's
Yeah,
fair.
I was trying to back air and I hit the wrong.
Right. Hello.
I don't know why they buffed that move. I mean, I'll take it.
You said it. I completely agree. Like, it's silly what they buffed on it. Like, hey, you know.
Doing a good job juggling me. Not letting me take center back. Nice. Good space control. Space pressure. I like it. That was really good. Now, yeah, you're doing a good job of like saying I'm not letting you off this damn platform. Good parry. And good parry punish too. Really aware to, ooh, I DI'd straight in. Really aware to parry and then do the run up there instead of just going for like an F tilt or something. I think that was your fastest option.
I'll be entirely honest. It was semi-accident.
Okay,
The
well,
parry
it was good.
accident.
It was still good.
I'll tell you that much. But I take that.
Ready?
It was a smart, guaranteed punish.
Three, two, one, go!
Nice. I like
We'll
that.
take
One
Sure,
thing you want to
that's
think
what I
about. One thing you want to think about is down tilting instead of up tilting there. You can just get more follow up, but up tilt's good because it has really good coverage and it's traction, so it's not a bad option. Might be able to get even more.
I deserve it.
Broken.
I deserve that.
Worth practicing, I'm telling you. Do you have a shoulder jump down?
Do I have what?
You have a jump down to shoulder.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, that's one of the first things I tell. The first things I tell like so
Yeah,
good.
raw back air is just hit it.
Yeah, and there's something nice about having a dedicated RAR button, just for the way your brain works. You know,
Right.
if you're like, whenever I hit this button, that's gonna be a reverse barrel rush, even though you're doing other inputs and you can do it with any control, any button. Your brain just does a better job that way of learning inputs.
I could have so bad.
Probably, but it's good that you got a punish. Getting a punish is the first step. Optimizing your punish is the second step. See all these like mid-level players with insane punish games because it's the easiest thing to practice on your own. But
Neutral will take you further.
yeah, it's also the hardest. Double T, right? I think you low profiled my grab with your grab.
Because shit makes sense.
You're lucky you didn't DI out there. Some shit was about to go down.
At this percent, I'll take that up air rather than getting hit off stage.
Yeah, I was going for up air fair, and then I was gonna like do a stupid up B combo. Good DI out. Really important to DI out there. I got the frame trap on you. Nice. Big risk for no reason.
Yep.
You could just F tilt from stage and cover basically that same area. So there's no reason to run off fair there, unless you're gonna double jump back onto stage or something.
Shaving the 4 frames off of fair really did.
Oh, it's huge. It's actually, wasn't it 8 frames? I'm pretty sure it was 8.
Frames?
I'm pretty sure they shaved
Oh,
8
I
frames
think
out the
you're
end.
right. I think you're right. I think it is. It's just stupid.
Double is good.
2, 1, go!
I was like, I'm getting to the corner.
See, that was supposed to be raw back here, but I'm still working on that.
Yeah, don't worry, I screwed up sometimes too, especially on that.
Yeah.
You have good internet though. Good.
And yeah, it helps that we're fairly close together.
Oh, are you southeast?
I'm Georgia.
Oh, cool. Good locals.
Oh, definitely plan on it at some point, whenever I get the time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to.
Yeah, for real. Show me the best.
Exactly.
Yep.
About that, I'm sure. I don't have to tell you.
Yep. I've done it to a couple of people.
Yep, I save it for, like, I'll not do it for, a whole set and then do it for the last stock. It's saving. Yeah, you gotta look out. You know about the white circle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be looking for that.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, oh, crap. Yeah.
I didn't know about that for like almost a year. Thanks, Smash. And I was like, how did I lose my jump? I'm like, I started paying attention to it. Now I just like don't forget I have my jump anymore. It's an easy deal.
Yeah, like as soon as, even more so, at least for me, it's more like I knew you can kind of tell whenever you lose your jump, but
Yeah.
it's really good to see. Like,
Visual
I know they lost their jump.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a big deal.
Crap, it's insane.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you don't have your jump, so you're either going to die
With
because
3
you
options
forgot.
instead of
Yeah.
8. Big deal.
Exactly.
I missed it, but that could have been your. Why quick draw there?
Yeah, good question.
Something to think about.
It's a cool question. It's almost.
Oh,
Sure.
oh, nice. Back air. Literally, I die there if you back air.
That's
If you max space, by the way, you can sometimes dodge.
Don't stand in my way.
Like space as low and far away from ledge as possible. If you're forced to go low, that's your only option to maybe mix up the ledge. It takes practice though. So yeah, if you back air on that down tilt, which like on ledge, they're so low when they get hit by down tilt that a back air is actually pretty easy.
that probably would have killed there.
No, it
Or it got very
100% would have killed. There was no chance. It kills at 70. So yeah, I was at 100. I was dead. Definitely do it.
Yeah, definitely have to get the fair out of my
Yeah,
habit.
it will win you games. That and down tilt up air is gonna win you a lot of games. Like that's the only thing you're really struggling with right now is killing it. And maybe you have like some disadvantage habits that you need to work on. Okay, you need to work on your disadvantage and also learn how to edge guard Ike efficiently. I'm getting away with a lot. You're actually winning neutral quite a bit. Good. Very good grab game. Guy over. I don't think you have time to counter though. Good. And the panic air dash got you killed. Didn't think the nair would hit. Down tilt fair kills there. Instead of doing up tilt. If you parry, you should almost always do down tilt.
Yeah, that was way out of percent.
Okay, you got the right idea. That was a really good backer. You got the right idea, which means that all you gotta do is practice instead of like, you know, you don't need to reform your neutral plan. You just need to get the input. It's the easiest thing to practice. So that's good news.
It's only training with what you do with Wi-Fi.
The training mod does. You can add input.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Watching like fatality, messing with it, and it's so cool. But I don't want to mod my Switch.
Yeah, I haven't done it either. Up air sucks. Up smash sucks. Get back here. Caught my jumping habits. Nice, you're getting better at the ditto as we go. Caught a bad air dodge there though. Generally, the move you want to react to people with is Bear. Like there, I reacted there. Any other move I do wouldn't have been fast enough. But Bear is frame 7, so you have time. Delayed get up helps so much. So many people buffer right away because they're scared, and then you can just take advantage of it. But if you delay your get up attack or get up, you can dodge so much shit. That still sucks. spacing to not get countered there. I haven't done that all set, so
Exactly.
yeah, it's all risk reward. I knew you actually probably couldn't kill me off that dash attack if you shielded it.
Nah,
That was
it would
center
just been
stage.
like it would have probably been like down tilt or down tilt.
Yeah,
Something.
or Aether. Yeah, one of those. And you know, or you could up smash it. I think. Actually, probably not. Probably not. It's like minus
No,
17.
up smash wouldn't have killed anyway, so there was really not much point.
You might have been able to downs. Probably not actually. You probably could have just Aethered. But
Probably would have been the best.
that wouldn't have killed me, and I knew that there was a really good chance that you weren't going to shield that because I have not broken your zone at all. I've just been kind of reacting to you trying to break my zone. So I took the aggressive at a time and I thought it would work for me.
Right. Nice.
Yeah, I could have gotten way more off of that, but at least I got something.
Reverse that. Looking great there.
Yeah, so that F tilt was very much not worth it, risk reward wise. The thing about F tilt is it's pretty much safe on shield against 90% of the cast. However, Ike is not one of those characters. We have Ether at a shield, which has enough range to beat it. Most characters can't get to you in time. You know what I mean?
And I imagine Cloud up.
Yeah, I think it has enough range. But Ike, like, Ether at a shield is one of the longest range out of shield options in the game. Probably the longest. Which kind of makes up for it being great with team in a lot of ways. Because you catch backdashes, you catch jumps, you catch all sorts of things with it. Except to catch air dodges there. I was trying to, if you get the spike combo off of it.
Yeah, like Spike up there.
Yeah, it's literally Captain Falcon down there.
Okay. We'll take that. But yeah, I remember like, isn't the frame data for down air pretty much like almost exactly the same as Falcon?
Yeah, it's like 3 frames less safe, but it comes out on the same frame, and it's -9, so it's still fairly safe.
Especially on maybe if you cross them up with it too.
Yeah, you can be ambiguous about what side of them you're landing on. It's not like I don't use it all the time, but it's a mix-up. You can also kill people with this tower spot. That's what Yez does a lot of the time. Gotta mind that. Yeah, like I said, back air is going to be your whiff punish option in a lot of cases if they push something in the air. If they whiff something on the ground, down tilt, or dash tech. Right up behind you.
Smash or ultimate things, I imagine.
But yeah, down tilt, bear, and grab all being like the same frame. Kind of interesting. It means you can kind of take your pick in terms of punishes. Grab obviously though has the added benefit of beating if they shield. That's one option. I would just counter. If I'm forced low, you could first off I air dodge, so you could just go off and fair me there for free. There's nothing I can do. Instead, you took an option that requires you to get a really specific timing. It's not that specific, but you can definitely do it. But if the sword nicks you, or there's just so much that can go wrong, when otherwise you can literally just run off forward air me.
Yeah, just better options. Better.
It's always, you always want to recognize when you literally just take a stock by fairing. And it happens a lot, especially in the Ike Ditto.
You catch a lot of quick draw with fair sometimes, and it's just like, okay, that kills for whatever.
3, 2, 1.
It just sends at a really good angle that's super hard for Ike to recover from. If he doesn't have his jump, he just dies. Tomahawk.
Anything off that.
that second up there. Just gotta be quick.
Quick is definitely something I have to work on, especially online. That works.
Very.
Oh, there it is.
Let's see
There.
it.
Yeah, down throw's better at 0.
Oh yeah, down throw's better all the way up until like 50, because you can get
Yeah.
down throw up there fair, which especially on this stage.
This one.
Anytime I force that air dodge, so like learn from that. You know, you got to do that to me too. Big deal. Anytime that you can force an air dodge because they don't have a jump. Fair. And Ike doesn't have a choice. Ike has the air dodge there, so. Down throw's better at 0, because like yes, they can take that platform, but then you can continue your advantage state. By the way, you should be almost always DIing Ike's down throw in. Make it harder for me to get that up air on you. And another thing is make sure you're DIing it away from the platform so I can't get a 3-piece combo.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's enough of that.
One thing. Yeah, that works.
Couldn't-
You could have killed me or something, but
But instead, I just
at least you,
too had-
I mean, you continued the ledge trap, so it's not bad or anything.
I get it. Just like better options are available.
Exactly.
Woo!
Good spacing. God, Junior. Be careful swinging like that when I have info and I can back air through it.
I must move forward.
Do you feel like you're getting anything out of this session? Is
Oh, yeah.
is this what you wanted?
Yeah, definitely. I
Good.
definitely, it definitely helps to play with people that are around and better than you. And most of the time, I wind up being one of the better people
Gotcha.
in like the circles that I run with.
Yeah,
So,
it's always better to seek out people who can kick your ass a little bit.
3, 2,
Don't want to be the best player in the room.
1, go!
well, you want, but if you're trying to get better, then yeah.
You wanna, and then you want to find your. That's the idea.
I'd say, I think Eyeball put it best is where you don't want to be the best, you want to beat the best. And it's just like, it's just such a good phrase. And I like it so much.
Yep. You want to be the best at, in the world, not at your local.
Yeah, exactly.
So getting paid doesn't hurt.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, nope, that's me gone. Yep, that's definitely it. Yeah, I would say, what am I trying?
I always try to, just because sometimes they go off because they don't know, and then you get a free dunk.
True.
So you want to mime that you're going to be fine. Sometimes good players it won't work, but save you stocks where you get cheesed by players.
Right.
Be careful. Like I said, I'm always gonna DI that in until you start adjusting to it. So you're missing out on a ton of follow-up damage. Here. Okay, I got DI. How long you been playing Smash?
I mean, Ultimate since the beginning of it all, and I've been a Smash fan since '64, but I haven't really done like competitive type stuff since like Brawl, and even then it wasn't like tournament stuff because I had no idea tournament was even a thing for Smash until like 4. That's how much of a rock I'm under.
Yeah, for me, I watched the Daily Doc. Got me into being a spectator, and then I didn't really watch any Smash 4, but then Ultimate was coming out, so I dove in head first.
Yeah, didn't miss much with anything Smash 4. It's just like, hey, is that Cloud or Mayo? If so, they won. It doesn't matter.
But then I went to tournaments literally like every other day, all of 2019, so got a lot of experience.
Right. Yeah, my work, it's like we've done plenty of Smash tournaments there, and I usually get like second out of like 30 some odd people.
Get you first.
But yeah, exactly.
Who are you
like,
losing to?
I would say, what was it? The first guy, because the #1 guy wound up going to Ubisoft.
Oh, where do you work?
I worked at a high-res studio.
Kind of.
It's a great place. I can't.
Have we talked about that before?
I think so, like during stream.
Yeah, I think I told you I used to be really into Realm Royale. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's not much else to say there. That's.
Yeah, I don't want to make you break NDA or anything, but yeah.
No, there's just not much else coming out of Realm. That we've already made that very clear. So
It was so good for like a couple months. It was so good.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I know. I'm not gonna make you put you in a comfortable spot. I'm just telling you what I think.
Oh no, like please ask me anything. If I can't say anything, I won't. So,
Gotcha. Yeah, I have a friend who I think interned at Hi-Res or something. She's like a character artist, or maybe she just applied. I don't know if she got it, but she got like interviewed. I went to art school, so I know a lot of people.
Gotcha. Yeah, I interned there last year, like when I was going out of it was my last year of college.
Choose your fighter.
Finally, I went to Southern Poly until it got merged into Kennesaw.
Ah, gotcha.
So yeah, that's my field.
Yeah, I went to SCAD, so.
Yeah, Scat's also good.
All right, I'm gonna go different characters see if I can exploit some of your stuff with a fast character. But I might just get walloped actually.
Who knows? Guess we'll find out.
But yeah, Hi-Res. I played some tribes back in the day, not much. Then I got really into Realm. I was streaming
A
by
lot
Hi-Res.
of people still ask us about tribes and global agenda, and it's like, that's been gone since like
15 years.
Yeah, like crazy. But technically there is servers for tribes still going, but I think it's all like fan ran and tops not by us.
Yeah, I live like 50.
Oh wow, I actually live a mile away, so you probably seem to be fairly close.
Oh, 404. Sure.
I definitely a lot. Should not have been that close.
Oh yeah, it's weird. Joker's counter doesn't like stall him in the air like Ike's does. It's strange. I was wondering why our connection felt so good. Ouch. Count guns ain't what they.
They sure are not. Oh crap, Daddy's here. You're DLC, you got it covered.
I don't know how to kill this character. So bad at it. I can win neutral all I want. I can do fair one combos. I can do them. I just very hard to land that shit on Wi-Fi.
I mean, that's the reason why layers haven't stopped using Joker until level 4.
Yeah, I bet my Dave and Moy way better than Joker that I've actually practiced with a good bit.
Right. Yeah. How to kill? Just get Arsene, and then you just kill everything. Nice. Oh yeah, drag downs. Drag downs are. Marth grab it. Or hey,
Overcommitted there.
yeah, definitely. Is that that? This is Callus.
I don't know Callus,
I was
but yeah.
like,
Just rip that bear not working. Yep, my Joker's not up to speed. I can't, I just get hit.
I must
I'll go
move
Roy.
forward.
Someone fast who's exceptionally good at punishing Ike.
Oh man, yeah, I remember whenever 64 came out, and I peed my little like 8-year-old pants. The 64 release and just happy together playing is so good.
It was Melee.
Melee was so crazy. Everything
Yeah. I was not aware of the competitive scene thing, but I still put like a million hours with my little cousins, my brother.
3, 2, 1, go!
This up air is so anti-airing Ike.
It really is. It's just so fast. And then especially if you get the base hit. When that base hits. Fair enough.
Yeah. Sometimes with Roy, you just gotta. If you back air me there, I die. Yeah.
Come on, Yoshis. Do the thing.
thought it was actually good. I'm still bad at jab back air. It's a different, like, it's just so different than anything Ike does. Like, I don't use IRAR much for Ike. Sometimes I do, but I don't use it as part of combos. Because I do turn around instead. So my big tip for fighting Roy is parry a lot. Parry down tilt combos are huge. And also up tilt to catch him jumping in with Nair. There's a lot of Roys do that. Nice.
I do nice stuff occasionally.
I think I'm dead.
Whoa. No, not dead.
There's about a percent dog. Oh, I tried to roll about the startup. Nice.
Thanks.
So yeah, you don't have obvious enough habits that I can like call you out in my secondaries, which is good. I would say that the openings I did find where you just AFK jumping, you know, play extremely good at punishing jumps in neutral. We'll play one more where I'm just Ike. But yeah, in terms of things to work, we're at 58 minutes, so we'll do. But in terms of things to work on, like I said, it's all about that risk rule, right? All about knowing when to throw out what's going to be safe, what isn't, and you just do math.
3, 2, 1, go!
Is the risk worth it? You know, like with anything, like with any game. So, okay, I didn't play this. You're doing a good job of holding center. You have a clear game plan, which is nice. Like, I see you locking down center stage most of the time. The only thing is, I would say, your disadvantage, you have some bad habits that are exploitable. Like bad air dodge habits. And the fast fall into air dodge. Like, it's one of the best options. And it's good that you know about it and you know you practiced it. But it is exploitable. So
Just
you gotta be
waiting.
careful.
Waiting just totally outbeats that.
Yeah, waiting in general. You want to wait all the time. Because if people air dodge, people get in habits. They think that you're going to go for some follow-up. So if you can fake it or bait them, you're just going to get a really strong bear or down tilt that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise. That is often better than the... Thanks. Also down tilt bear, down tilt up bear. There I waited, and I grabbed instantly. I would have just gotten a back air. I didn't really get much of the grab because I just failed to follow up, but I would have gotten like 40% instead of just 13 back air or whatever.
Right.
I did not turn that around well enough.
Fast enough.
hard input. I said very precise. Yeah, I just go for air kill in those. It's just the safest thing we have to kill. 5%. Which sounds so goofy. It's true.
But
So much faster and safer.
It works. There you go. I got spared that other one.
I got it down tilt anyway, so what kill? Cat, are you making tea or coffee? Okay, sounds good. Can I have some? Yes, please.
Oh.
By the way, you know up throw fair is true. Right?
Up to the fair? Yeah.
Yeah, it's true on bad air dodges. I get it. At these high percent, up throw fair is gonna put your first position. I was too high percent for you to get up throw fair, so good job being patient. Right
Just
here.
when you look at it, you're just like,
That's
yeah.
true. I think you used your double jump.
I did. I didn't even freaking realize it.
That's what's so good about up throw fair. We can play one more in that situation. Or do you have time?
Yeah.
I just wanted to chat a little more. They have time to jump. Because jump's like a frame one option, you know. So you'll just eat jumps for free. Because they have time to get a jump out, but they can't get away. And they don't have time to air dodge. So the only option they have that does anything is jump, and all it does is screw them over. Because all they do is lose their jump and get hit by the fair anyway. So up throw fair is actually like a really good high percent. It's a good weight. Up this tech too. Actually jab lock,
Yeah, like
I never did.
especially when he prep us, I think he comes up just enough.
Ike's fat. He lays on the ground with his feet up. So.
Yeah.
But we committed, got punished. Now you're in disadvantage. There.
Fair enough.
Yeah, sometimes you just, you gotta be unpredictable. I was just gonna grab the ledge, jump, so.
Yeah, that's kind of what it felt.
You would have died. Thank you, Cat. Down air sour spot, man. Sometimes you get the sweet spot by accident and you're like, damn, I wanted the sour spot. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, for real. It's the most ridiculous sour spot. It's like, oh yeah, you hit the sour spot. You still kill.
Sweet spot doesn't even kill. It just, unless you're,
Yeah, it's the spike.
Yep. Same as like Ganon and Falcon. Nice.
Oh, I did that. Wait. Oh, that's fair.
All right, so
not
yeah.
holding one off.
those closing notes. If you have any questions, things you would like to know the answer to, I'll give you a couple minutes to ask them. The things you, yeah, basically any questions you got.
It's interesting because usually when these kind of things, I usually think of things later. But
Well, you can
obviously at
always
this
DM me,
point,
but yeah.
exactly. And so, I mean, at the moment, it just really is just more like getting some muscle memory down into forgetting some muscle memory as
Yep,
well.
yep. The muscle
And
memory
so,
of hold air dodge is
yeah.
always bad.
Mhm.
You know, it's a mix. Like it sucks because like when I play, uh, like low level players, which you are not,
Mhm.
by the way. I'm not saying you.
Yeah. No, you're
Um,
good.
they'll be like, "What should I do in this situation?" And it's like, there's no answer. There's never an
Mhm.
answer to that. There's this is the option that's going to work option often, but pretty much every answer can be covered and called out. So it's just all about, again, I try to hammer home this risk reward thing because it's something that a lot of players just don't get. They think I'm
Mhm.
going to mash my gameplay at them or my game
Mhm.
plan at them and it's either going to work or it's not. And if they counter it, then I need another game plan. That's not really it. It's
Mhm.
it's about being as unpredictable as possible and trying to cover your opponent's options with moves that cover as many options as possible generally. You know,
Mhm.
there's hard callouts and there's soft callouts.
Mhm.
A hard callout is an F smash air dodge read, right? Like
Mhm.
that's only going to work if you know exactly what they're going to do. And that's worth going for because it kills at 30.
Mhm.
But then there's soft callouts too, where it's like you just wait, you just don't do anything, and you react. Like you
Get
can,
a grab
yeah,
or
you can
get an
get
out tilt or something.
callouts while risking very little, and
Mhm.
figuring out those situations is the key of moving past like the mid level um like mindset where you know it's like you've gotten really good at doing your game plan, and that's gotten you pretty far, but you can't beat players who are like really good. And that's kind of where the wall is. So that's something that needs to be
Mhm.
pushed past. But for
Right.
you, yeah, I'd say just iron out some of the bad habits, learn how to edge guard Ike, and you'll win a lot more of the Ditto. Like you would have taken significantly more games off me if you didn't drop some of those edge guards. I recommend playing against Sebwin for that
Mhm.
if you can get games with him. Sebwin is extremely good at edge guarding Ike.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, DM me if you have any specific questions. And
Mhm.
how would you like to pay? PayPal?
I'd say PayPal, Cash App, whichever one you prefer. I got them all. So
Okay, you got Venmo?
yeah, I got Venmo.
I have Venmo right now. Yeah. Okay, well, I appreciate it, Suman. I'll shoot you my Venmo information and the VOD from this session later.